Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss comprehensive financial planning. This is all about securing your future and creating a roadmap to financial well-being and prosperity. Okay, so let me introduce myself first. My name is Achmad Lazuar Ramadhan and I'm from Naval Architecture and Shipbuilding Engineering at Institut of Teknologi Sepuluh Nopember Surabaya. Okay, let's go. So, what is a financial planning? Okay, at its core, it's a holistic review of your financial standing and a precise strategy to achieve your objective. So, it's essential for everyone because it provides clarity and direction, help build wealth, and give you peace of mind. And today, we'll cover the key areas like budgeting, retirement planning, investing, and more. Okay, so there is benefit of effective financial planning. So there are many benefit to effective planning. It helps you achieve your major life goals like funding education or buying a home. It prepares you to manage unexpected events by establishing emergency fund and strategic insurance. And yeah, this is in turn reduce financial stress by giving you control over your finance. Finally, it helps you build wealth over time by strategically investing and leveraging compounding. Okay? And then, okay, right now the financial planning process. Yeah, the planning process follows five key steps. For the first, you assess your current situation, your income, expenses, asset, and liabilities. And the second, you establish clear short-term and long-term goals. Third, you develop your tailored plan for saving and investing. Fourth, you implement the plan. And fifth, you must monitor and review your progress regularly, adapting as life changes. And a key principle underlying all of this is behavioral of finance, which is about how psychology impact our financial decision. Okay, sorry. Okay, and there is understanding your current financial situation. Okay, let's start with step one. Understanding your current situation. This involves two main parts. For the first, budgeting. You need to track all your income sources and categorize your spending to find areas for saving. Second, you need to calculate your net worth. This is the simple formula of what you own, your asset, minus what you owe, your liabilities. And reviewing this crucial for making informed decision. Okay, so there is setting smart financial goals. Okay, the next, you set your goals using the SMART framework. Your goals must be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. This helps you move from vague ideas to concrete plans. And we can categorize this into short-term goals. This is like building an emergency fund, and the midterm goals like home down payment, and the long-term goals is like retirement planning. Sorry. Okay, and the budgeting. So budgeting actually is a absolute foundation of your plan. It help you gain control of your money, achieve your goals, and build resilience against financial shocks. Okay, so there are several popular approaches you can use. This is like, yeah, 50, 30, and 20 rule. This is like need, wants, and saving, and zero-based budgeting, and where every dollar is assigned a job or the envelope system. And you can also use digital aids like budgeting apps and spreadsheet. And the managing debt effectively. So, a critical part of financial health is a managing debt. It's important to understand the different types like a good debt and can be investment and like a mortgage, while a bad debt is an often high interest like a credit card to reduce a debt. And there are two popular strategies. This is like the debt snowball methods. This is like where you pay off the smallest balance in the first for a psychological boost, and the debt avalanche method, and where you prioritize the highest interest rate first, and which is to save the most money over time. Okay, and then this is introduction to investing. Once you have a budget and emergency fund, so the next step is building wealth through investing. So this is section. We will cover why is it crucial to invest, especially the power of compounding and the fundamental concept of risk and return. And yeah, the different investment vehicle available to you. Let's start with the two most well-known, yeah, as a stock and bond. Okay, stock represent a partial ownership in a company. Their primary goals is a capital appreciation of or growth, yeah, and which is why they offer the potential for higher return. Bonds, on the other hand, and are like a loan you give to government or corporation, and they provide regular fixed income and are generally lower risk, and a balanced portfolio uses to reduce overall risk. Okay. Yeah, and this is like types of investment vehicle like a mutual fund or ETF. So if you don't want to pick individual stock or bonds, you can use mutual funds like ETF. Yeah, and mutual funds are professionally managed portfolio that are prices once or per day, and ETFs are exchange traded funds. This is like treat like a stock throughout the day and often track professional oversight. Now, while ETF are known for lower cost and flexibility. And yeah, real estate is another common investment. You can do this is directly throughout rental properties, which generate steady income and property appreciation. Or yeah, you can invest passively through REITs, yeah, real estate investment trusts, and which is are highly liquid, are diversified. And of course, there are areas to consider like a market volatility, management overhead, and a potential tenant issues, and the retirement planning. Yeah. Now let's talk about retirement. Yes. This is like the most important rule is to start early. So for the first, you need to estimate your needs by envisioning your desired lifestyle, like a healthcare cost and the impact of inflation. And the reason starting early is a crucial of this power of compounding. Yeah, and as you can see from the chart, this is like 10 years delay in a starting can cost you over like yeah, in the long run, yeah. And we will cover the main account types like IRAS and the next. Yeah, this is like okay, this is like real estate as an investment. Okay, this is like types of investment. I know. Okay, let's go with talking about real estate investment. Yeah, so this is as simply as real estate is another compound investment. You can do this is directly through rental properties. Yeah, which can generate steady income on property appreciation, or you can invest passively through real estate investment trusts. Okay, and we're going into the retirement planning starting early. So now let's talk about retirement. This is like the most important rules is to start early, and first you need to estimate your this by envisioning your desired lifestyle, health costs, and the impact of inflation, and the reason starting early so crucial power. Yeah, and I think many people have access to employer sponsor plans like uh 40 about for like a 400, yeah, like a 401 and a 403, I think. Yeah, this is our defined contribution plan where your pre-tax contribution growth tax divert, and the single most important things you can do is to maximize your employer matching contribution, as this is like essentially free money that accelerate your wealth, and be aware that there are annual contribution limits set by the IRS. And yeah, if you don't have an employer plan, so or want to save money, yeah, so want to save more money, is it like you can use individual requirement account or IRA, and there are two main types. It's like a traditional IRA. This is tax deductible now, growth tax deferred, and you pay taxes when you withdraw in a retirement, and a Roth IRA is the opposite. You can contribute with after tax dollar, but all of your growth and withdrawal in the retirement are completely tax free, and you will generally choose a traditional IRA if you expect to be in a lower tax bracket in a retirement, and a Roth if you expect it to be in a higher one. So this is like education planning, saving for future generations. So financial planning isn't just for you; it can be for future generation. So when a planning for education is a critical to start early due to raising tuition cost, and the most popular is a tool is a four hundred is a 529 plan, and which allow your investment to go tax free, and withdrawal are also tax-free if you for qualify education expenses. The other option included like Coverdell SAs and Evan Road like RS, and which just can be dual purpose, Yeah, and this is like insurance, like protecting your assets and loved ones. Yeah, a huge part of planning is a risk management. Yeah, that's where insurance come in, and life insurance, like a term or whole life, like a safeguard your family financial future. Health insurance, of course, it is like critical for covering medical costs, and even overlooked one is a disability insurance, and it just replace your income if you are unable to work. And as the quote says, insurance is a necessity that provide peace of mind. This is like the other important insurance types. Yeah, being three, there are the other critical policies like a home or renter insurance safeguard your dwelling and a personal belongings, and also provide crucial liability protection. Yeah, and a vehicle insurance provides financial protection against collision and theft, as well as some mandatory liability coverage. And finally, future care planning or long-term care insurance and help never cost cover costs for services like nursing homes, and protect your retirement saving from high medical burdens. This is like estate planning, securing your legacy. So estate planning is about arranging for the management of your asset during the life, then their distribution after that, and it ensures your wishes are carried out and minimize tax. But the key document are wills and trust, and a will is a legal directive for asset distribution and guardian appointment, and a trust holds assets for beneficiaries and can avoid the public probate process. And it's also crucial, yeah, it's critical to check your beneficiary designers sorry, this is like critical, yeah, to check your beneficiary designation, yeah, destination on account like life insurance and retirement plans. And this is designations like transfer asset directly bypassing probate, and even superseding what in your will like that. Okay, so this is like tax planning strategies. You can optimizing your financial future with a smart decision. Yeah, this is like understanding income tax basics. Tax planning is a crucial for rate accumulation and a continuous year around financial endeavor, and every financial decision has a tax impact. But you can see also is a tax advantage investment account. This is like traditional era. This is tax deferred growth, and road era. This is tax free withdrawal in retirement. And the third point is employer sponsored retirement plans, and the last point is a triple tax advantage. So yeah, we can next. Wait. Okay, okay, sorry. This is like okay. This is like tax planning strategies. Okay, wait. Okay, I will say it's about behavioral finance, like understanding your financial psychologies, exploring the inherent human tendencies that shapes investment behavior and outcomes. So there is 3 points like a common financial biases, like incurring over reliance on initial information and loss aversion. This is like pain of loss of hate, pleasure of gain, and overconfidence is like exaggerate, exaggerate, like believe in one's own abilities. And there is okay, and there is you can see us there. You can monitoring and reviewing your financial plan. This is like why regular review are essential. This is like identify gaps and emerging opportunities, optimize strategies for peak performance, ensure a continuous alignment with evolving goals, and you can also proactively mitigate financial risk. And the life evolving journey is adjusting your plan to life change, adapt to myriads new family members, career shift, and also respond to unexpected health events and market change. Yeah, okay. There is annual financial checkup. You can also review current budget and cash, assess investment performance and allocation, update estate planning document, evaluate insurance coverage, and revisit retirement planning. So, okay. Key financial ratio to track. There is two debt to income ratio. This is measures monthly debt payment against gross income and critical for assessing borrowing capacity and often like impact eligibility for new loans and the saving rates. This is like present percentage of gross income allocated to saving, like full financial independence and the future goals and the foundation for emergency fund and investment. This is there is the net worth. Also, you can read this one. Okay, this is like Q's financial advisor. So, when do you need a financial advisor? There is like a four. This is like for the first is a major life events like a marriage, new child, and the second is complex financial. This is like investment, estate, and a specific financial goals like retirement, home, and the lacking time or expertise. This is like types of financial advisor fee only. This is paid by a client, no commission, and a fee plus product commission. So and a commission base like a paid by product sales. This is like question to ask potential advisor. Like a for the first like a what is your free structure and what is your investment philosophy? What do you communicate it with client? What are your qualification and what service do you provide and can you provide client reference? This is like common financial planning, like mistakes to avoid. Yeah, there is four. Not starting early enough. Why? Okay, so for good, the power of compounding interest, delay cause significant future wealth, and for emotional investing. See, decision driven by fear or greed, fear. Okay, often lead to significant losses and stay rational. And you can see the third point is lack of clear plan. So without defined goals, financial decision lack direction, drift later to miss targets, and ignoring debt. So high interest debt urges wealth, prioritize reduction for financial freedom. Okay, proactive planning is the concern tone. This is like lasting financial security. Okay, staying informed, resources for financial literacy, reputable website and publication. This is like a fast check insight, market analysis, regulatory updates, and for the books and podcasts, it's like foundational knowledge, diverse perspective, confident learning. And for the third point is a financial education course. This is like structured curriculum, provisional certification, and a practical application. Financial planning for different life stages. Young adults starting your journey, mid-career growth and family planning, and for pre-retirement maximizing savings. So you can see and read this 3 point. Yeah, this is the core financial principle is a risk return trade-off. This is like higher potential return often means higher risk and time value of money. This is like money now is worth more than the same amount in the futures, and diversification is a spreading investment reduce overall risk. So the journey to financial independence, yeah, a strategic roadmap to lifelong security. So you need to defining financial independence, the state where passive income covers living expenses, offering freedom for from active work. This is like, yeah, the second point is accelerate your progress. So implement robust financial tactics to reach your goals faster. This is like 4 point, and living your best financial life. So aligning wealth with the values for a fulfilling and impactful existence. So financial independence is not about being rich, but it's about having enough to live on your terms and free from financial worry. And a question and discussion, you can asking if you have any question. Okay. Okay, thank you so much, guys.